Okay, go on.
All right, so tonight we are going to be looking into technical, and if time permits us, we are also going to be touching down on the fundamentals. As you all know, or for those who don't know, cryptocurrency has two types of markets. How would I even call it? Okay, cryptocurrency has two type of markets movement whereby it affects the price action. We have the technical analysis and we have the fundamental. So they both work hand in hand. After doing your technical analysis, the fundamental analysis can also affect the technical. So that is why you also need to understand what fundamental is and how it works. So it comprises of two, fundamental and technical. So if time permits us, we may look into fundamental or just take a look at only technical, and then tomorrow we talk about the fundamental. So if you're not with your writing material, so please, you can use just 1 to 2 minutes to get down your writing material, because it is important to write some things down, should in case you may have questions after the presentation. All right, so Coach Salisu, if you're ready, please, you can proceed.
All right. Good day. We are going to be talking about stochastic RSI. As you know that there are three indicators that Rqtmi Motion International use to select their trade. Pick trades. The stochastic RSI, the Fibonacci, and lastly the Bollinger Band. If you master all this and you understand it very well, right in your room, you can pick your money and trade and make the salary of anybody in the world. Anybody, depending on your salary. If I drop a signal of 5%, somebody that trade with $100 can be able to make $3 or $4. The same person, the same signal, somebody will use $200,000 to make big money. So it's a function of the capital. I will share my screen. Please pay attention. Just so I should remind some people, if you're having any challenges in your business, ensure you attend Zoom. It's not as if you be chatting somebody that you want him to do one-on-one. Come on Zoom and ask your question, and you will definitely get the answer you desire. No doubt about that. On Friday, it's always question and answer. I'll share my screen, go straight to the charts. Coach Mo, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Now.
And we can see your screen.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll go straight to my chart. Sorry about that. I just had to attend to something. Can you see my screen, Coach Mo?
Yes, we can see your screen, but it's dark. All right, we can see it now.
The stochastic RSI is a very powerful indicator that can help you. As you know that you can also trade without analysis. Some people might meet you and tell you that she I don't like this chart, I don't like this indicators, I don't understand it, in fact, I can't know it. You have an option of teaching the person how you can trade with analysis. All you just need to do is to go on the watch list, add all the 25 volatile coins, although of course it's 26 on the list. You can just take out one and add the rest of them to make it 25. I think I would edit that number and set share on all groups. Those 25 volatile coins, these are coins that were pumping, they were rising in price, even to the extent of doing 100% during the 2022 bearish year. That's why we decided to select them and stick to them. And you can also trade the whole of the 25 coins with 13,125 if you chose not to understand or learn anything about the indicators. Put your 13,125 on Circle, Magic 2, and you keep giving you minimum 5% every single month. Now, if you want to trade them using Rqtmi default setting, as you know that there are 3 ways of using that Excel sheet. Either you use the default setting or you use Rqtmi Bull Tactics Category 1 or Rqtmi Bull Tactics Category 2. The videos are there on the playlist, which we shared on all our groups. Now, if you want to use the default setting of Rqtmi Excel sheet, all you just need to do is just to load the 25 volatile coins, load it on your trading view. Once you've done that, load the 25 volatile coins, delete all of them, set up your trading view. A video is there to guide you on how you can set up your trading view. Everything is there. The only thing that is not there is a video on how you can go use the indicators to analyze coin and also how you can trade with analysis, which we will create and add because it's there, but we just want to do a short video. Once you've added them, you go and tap on this. Tap on those 3 dots that are circled. Once you tap on it, tap on sort by change percent. It will arrange it according to the ones that are falling in price. The one that are falling in price most is ARB, as you can see, right? When you tap on it again, tap on sort by change percent, it will arrange it according to the ones that are rising in price. The one that have risen in price in just within the 25 coins. The one that have risen in price the most is light. Now, you don't go and chase coins. As you know, Rqtmi style of trading, we don't chase coins. We allow the coins to come down before we pick it. Now, when you go back and tap on the 3 dots, tap on sort by change percent, you can see it has arranged it according to those ones that are falling in price. The one that are falling in price the most is the one that has fallen in price the most is ARB, and you can see it's -3. So you can use the default setting when you see -3% and above. When I say default setting, just edit the remark. If you're using Magic 1, just edit the remark. Remove 20 from the capital. First buy is 20 on the Magic 1. Remove it and insert. If you're using $400, for example, if you remove the first buy from the 400, first buy of Magic 1 is 20. 400 minus 20 will give you 380. So it is 380 you are going to tap on the remark section. Once you tap it to give you what you are going to use to save on your royal queue, just save it and go and load it on ARP and trade, and you take 3% take profit. 3% take profit. Never go beyond 3% take profit. Never go beyond 3% take profit. I repeat, never go beyond 3% take profit if you are using these tactics to trade, unless you want to face issues. That's it. But however, if you, I repeat, it is only within these 25 volatile coins. These coins 25, those are the ones that you can use to trade this. Now, if you find out that there is a coin, any of them, not just any of them that shows -3%, dip by -3%, pick it and trade it and enjoy 3% take profit. Once you have picked your trade, just remain patient. It's definitely going to deliver. Just remain patient if you are using default setting. But if you chose to use the category 1 bull tactics that you need to edit the fifth margin call by 50%, same as Magic, that is Magic 1, and also Magic 5. You cannot use it Magic 5. You edit the fifth call by 50%, or you want to use Magic 3, you edit the second call by 50% and do the necessary manual replenishment. If you want to go by that setting, you must ensure that any of them, it has to show -5% dip. It has to show -5%. If it doesn't show, don't trade it. Unless you show -5, that's when you can trade it. I repeat, it has to show any of those of the 25 volatile type need to dip by -5 before you can trade it. Or else you cannot trade it. You cannot use that magic category 1 to trade it. That's it. Even category 2, you can also use it when you see -5. When you see -5, you can use it. You don't need to put any indicators to be saying that you need to look at indicators, support and resistance, the buy zone, losing guys. It is, you are just making use of this chart percent. You are just making use of this chart percent. So that's it. So if you want to use the default setting, you need the coin to dip by -3%. If you want to use bull tactics category 1 or 2, you need to what? You need to allow the coin to dip by -5%. Somebody will say, what I'm showing you now, you cannot see it on YouTube channel. You cannot see the video on YouTube channel like this that I'm teaching you like this. So it is better for you to pay attention. Some people pay money to learn this. You will get it free of charge from T-Motion International, free of charge. Now, that's -3. If you understand this, then let's go to the indicators. Do you guys understand it? Type a yes on the chat if you understand what I've just talked about before I move on. Type a yes on the chat box if you have understood what I've just shared now. Type a yes on the chat box. There was somebody that was in one of our groups. He was saying that he wants to sell his Rqtmi account. Coach Mo, I think you saw it, right?
Yes, I did.
Now, that person is undergoing a spiritual attack. Do you know that? Maybe there's one old woman in the village that's cast a spell on that. Something that an application that somebody has used to make $800,000. And somebody will be saying that he wants to sell that application. Don't you think that something is wrong? James Imakara, who is the only African male V6, has used a software that is on your phone now, all of us on this call, to make 800,000 in 3 years. That is an inspiration for everyone. All of us on this call, can our salary, the salary we are going to make from the day we started working till the day we retire, can you hit that? Can you make that kind of money in 3 years? Coach Mo, I don't know for you. Have you seen anybody that, that made that money?
Not possible.
For you to make that money, if you're a lecturer, you need to attain a professor. You need to become, in fact, even if you are rating a professor rank, that is the salary of a professor, 103 years salary of a professor. If a professor collects 500,000 naira every month, that means in a year he makes 6 million. If you say 800 million divided by 6 million, it will give you 133. This guy made the salary of a professor, 133 years salary of a professor. For you to become a professor, you need to spend 30 to 40 years of your life schooling. Right from nursery 1, right from kindergarten, before you can even attain that certificate, for you to be enjoying that certificate. Somebody used an application, software called Rqtmi to make this money in 3 years. That is 100, and you say you are not taking it serious. That means something is wrong. Rqtmi application. Pay attention to this. So by the next 2-3 years, if you see us in V6 making making 20,000 every month without doing anything, don't be surprised. Don't say we did not tell you. Don't say we did not explain it well. So thank you. I can see a lot of yes. I will just try and revise it. If you don't have the video, I think you guys should go and watch the video. Go back and watch the video. Coach Mo, please, maybe you can help out to drop that playlist again, so that those that have not watched
All
it
right,
will go
I'm
back.
going to be I'm going to be sharing the playlist on the chat box, so please watch out for the playlist. Just go back and watch the videos there. You understand better. You can proceed, Coach Sabison.
So now I'm done with that. I'm saying that for you to use category bull tactics category 1, you need the coin to dip by -5%. Either is category 1 or category 2, bull tactics category 2. You need any of these 25 volatile coins that I recommended, any of them to dip by -5%. Once it dip by -5%, you can now what? Use any of these settings. It's still the same setting, it's just a small tweak, and you enjoy. Don't go beyond 3% take profit. I repeat, your whole position take profit ratio should not go beyond 3%. Simple. If you decide to say, okay, you don't want to use the book, that you want to use the default setting, by just editing the remark, you can decide to take -3% when any of them dip by -3%. As you can see, it's only ARB that can give you 3% if you want to go by that. Simple. No stories, no any indicators. Now let's go to the indicators. The first one is stochastic RSI. I'm going to talk about stochastic RSI. Stochastic RSI. Please mute yourself if the noise comes from you.
You can proceed, Coach Sabison.
Now, don't worry, you ask your question. Now, this is AVAX. Trying to see, can get what I'm looking for. Sorry. Let me get it right. Now, the stochastic RSI, you find out that if you have used the settings, if you have followed the settings on the video I dropped on the playlist, you'll be able to load it on your trading view. However, remember that you cannot use 3 indicators at the same time. You cannot use 3 indicators at the same time. Now, if you want to use stochastic RSI, what are the conditions? This is not casted on stone. This is based on Rqtmi tactics. This is how we choose to trade. We are not saying that this is the only way to use stochastic RSI. This is how we choose to trade. Now, if you want to use stochastic RSI, this stochastic RSI, if you use your first time, don't worry. We are going to keep repeating this until you master it before we switch back to there are different. We have plenty ways of taking coin. This is not one. I and Coach Mo don't even use indicators to trade. You will get there, but you start with this. Now, this is stochastic RSI. Well, if this is your first time, this is how it looks. If you follow that video, if you watch the video on how you can set up trading view, or how you can set up 3 indicator Rqtmi 3 indicator tactics, you will be able to load these indicators on your chart. But remember that you cannot load the 3 indicators at the same time. You can only load 2. So you can just load these 2 and leave the Bollinger Band. And although you need to start each of them so that you have the 3 of them on your favorite. Right? So if you want to use the stochastic RSI, there are 3 conditions. For example, the time frame you want to trade. Do you want to trade on 1 hour or 4 hour? Now, this is candles. These are candles, red and green. The green means buy, red means sell. As you can see, if you are using indicators, you don't need to stress yourself. I want to know candles. What is a candle? Or is it a body, a morning star, gravestone, doji, butterfly, all those ones? You don't need to know all those things. The indicator will help you to do it, right? Now, what we should be looking at is indicators. Now, this is the current price of, this is the coin called ANT on 4 hour. When you see 4 hour, it means the candles are formed every 4 hours. If you see 1 hour, means candles are formed every 1 hour. If you see 1 day, candles are formed every 1 day. If you see 1 week, candles are formed every 1 week. Now, master this, and I think I will just stick to this stochastic. So I will not buzz you people with a lot of information, so that you not say, I can't learn. I will just talk. I already talk about stochastic. Tomorrow we will talk about auto Fibonacci. Then next time we meet, so that you guys can go back, master all the conditions, so that next time we meet, we will now see how you can bring the 3 indicators to speak the same language before we pick a trade, right? However, I'm still reiterating my remark. Let me be emphatic about it. You don't need, if you decide to say you don't want to anything about indicators. In fact, I don't want to download TradingView. I said it yesterday. Just go and get 13,125 USDT and put it on your Binance and trade the 25 volatile coins of Rqtmi. Trade them, use Magic 2, use Magic 2 settings on Circle, and forget about it. All you just need to do is to know how to cash out, learn how to withdraw your profit, and that's all. You don't need all these things. You don't need to know any skill. You don't need to know anything. The only thing you need to know if you have 13,125 is how can you withdraw your profit to your funding. That's the only thing you need to know. If you don't choose to go by that way, right? But remember that if you have this skill, your children will benefit, your wife will benefit, as if you teach it to them. Imagine if your first son mastered this skill. There's one man they called Anjori. He's a medical doctor in Katina. He fly all the way from Katina just because he wants to see Dr. Money and Jess Makara. He attended and he brought in his prospect activated. That man decided to bring in his 2 sons. 2 of his sons are trading this, and they are trading with this kid like you are seeing like this. He's my student. I taught him, he decided to teach his student. They are making this money and they will stop asking him money. So imagine if your first son master this skill. If your first son master this skill or your first daughter master this skill, she will or he will teach it to her younger ones. They will now be trading and be making the money. They will not be disturbing you for school fees. Imagine if you observe them and they're very good in trading, and they're trading with $5,000 each of them. That's all. They are settled for life. They keep building a business for themselves. Instead of going to school and after 20 years of your schooling to get master's or degree, you now come out of the school and you're begging for, I beg to applying for a job. Imagine if you have this skill in your 500 level. Will you come out from the university and be begging for a job? You become an asset to your country instead of a liability. Anybody begging for a job, for me, my own opinion, for me, that person is a liability to his country. Instead of creating job, you are now going to what? Beg for job. Create job. Like CZ and Elon Musk, they are an asset. Elon Musk is an asset to US. See what he has created. All right, see what he has done for the US. So why don't you also become like that for your country? Decide to empower the youth, create job, create this, give them this. This is a job, full-time job. Like me, I'm doing this full-time. Coach Mo is doing this full-time. Now, what do you look for when you want to use stochastic? The time frame you want to use. See 4 hour. You see what I said, 4 hour. Or you just need to, you can change it to 1 hour. You can change it to 30 minutes. You can change it to 1 hour. You see 1 hour. This is 1 hour. You can move it again to 4 hour. You can move it to 1 day. If I tap on it, you see it. If I tap on that one, you see it. I can start the number of days I want to be trading. Those time frame I want to be targeting. 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 4 hour, or 1 hour. I don't use 2 hours and 3 hours. I trade on 1 hour, 4 hour, and 1 day. These are the 3 time frames on 30 minutes. These are the 3-4 time frames I target and look at, right? So now, if you want to trade on the 1 day, now if you want to trade on the 4 hour, for example, I want to trade on the 4 hour. What's the implication? It means every candle in 4 hour time frame, every candle forms every 6 times in 24 hours. What does that mean? It means cryptocurrency market opens 1 a.m. Nigerian time. You can check it in your country. 1 a.m. Nigerian time. Cryptocurrency market opens 1 a.m. Nigerian time, right? Now, that's when the candle will start to form. If you're using 4-hour time frame, candle form every 4 hours, starting from 1 a.m. So before the next 1 a.m., you have 6 candles form. Now, what do? What you just do is, if you're trading on 1 hour, you just go using your stochastic RSI. Remember that you're not going to use only one indicator to confirm your trade. Now, this I'm just trying to make you master it. 3 conditions have to be met. Number 1, the stochastic line. This is the stochastic line. What is the stochastic line? This blue line you see. That looks like it's there. The stochastic line has to touch the green. That's one condition. Second condition is it has to be between 0 and 20. RSI. This is the RSI. It's what I said. This is the RSI. This has to be between 0 and 20. Or the stochastic line is pointing up and the RSI is between what? 0 and 25. 3 conditions. I repeat. Take note of this. This is why you need to write. This skill you are learning, please pay attention and take it serious. If you have this skill, you can never be broke, like, unless you don't have capital to trade. And if you don't have capital to trade, you make nice with a royal key, you get $30 to get capital to start trading. It all depends on your capital. I repeat, 3 conditions have to be met. Number 1, the stochastic line that moves like a snake, it has to touch the green line. That's one condition. Or the stochastic line RSI should be between 0 and 20. Or it's pointing up, this line that is pointing up like this, and the RSI is between 0 and 25. If you have that, any of these 3 conditions, I'm not saying the 3 have to be, you have to see the 3. Any of them, for example, I want to trade ants. You can see the stochastic is between what? 0 and 20, which is one of the conditions. I can just stick to that and that's all. The stochastic is at 0 to 20. Even if it has not touched the green line and it's not pointing up, which is part of the 3 conditions, I only have 1 condition, so 1 is enough. On the time frame I want to trade, I need to see one of these 3 conditions I've just mentioned. If I've confirmed it, I'm good to go. Then I'll now go to the longer time frame. If you are trading on power, you confirm on 1 day and 1 week, or 1 week. If you are trading on 1 day, you confirm on 1 week or 1 month. If you are trading on 1 hour, you confirm on 4 hours or 1 day. If you are trading on 30 minutes, you need to confirm on 1 hour or 4 hours. But it's good to trade on 1 hour, 4 hours, or 1 day to be safe, completely safe. Now, except you know what you're doing, so you can go and trade on the shorter time frame. But stick to 1 hour, 4 hours, or 1 day. Now, as you can see, I've confirmed this thing, one of the 3 conditions. Then I'll now go to the 1 day and 1 week. Can I confirm it? What are you going to do for on the 1 day or 1 week? On the 1 day, I am looking for, on 1 week, I am looking for a stochastic line that is in between the orange line. See this orange line? And the green line. I just need it to be in between. It should just be below. It should be below. Or you just say, I am looking for a stochastic that is below the orange line. I need it to be below the orange line. You can see it's below. The line is below. Look at the tip. It's below. I'm referring to this tip. I need it to be what? Below the orange line. And the stochastic should be what? Between 0 and 50. If I did not see it on the 1 day, I will now go on 1 week and confirm. I need to confirm this with the stochastic. As you can see, if I had not seen it on the 1 day, I will now come back to 1 week. Did I see it? Is the stochastic below the orange line? You can see, this is it. Below the orange, that is the confirm. And the stochastic RSI should be between 0 and 50. Why am I doing this? So that if I do not hit my target,
you're muted.
so that if I do not hit my target, I'm still safe. I can still be seeing subset, depending when the coin will completely sell off. This is how you use your stochastic RSI. I don't want to buzz you guys with too much talk on the Auto Fibonacci. Just stick to this, master this for today. Go back home, look at it, revise, pending when we will now meet tomorrow for Auto Fibonacci. You guys get, if you understand, if you have understood what I've said, type a yes on the chat. Type a yes on the chat. Somebody say, I'm going to join you guys on full time. Coach Mo. Did you see what the guy said? Coach Mo, are you there? Okay. I guess I've lost Coach Mo. He told me about his network. Okay, so I think I've lost Coach Mo. So that's it. That's overall. This is what you need to learn today. Please, when you go back home, wake up in the morning, try as much as possible. Let these things stick to your mind, right? If you have not set up your stochastic RSI, go and watch the video. This lesson is not for you to, I will not be showing you how you can set up your stochastic. We have a video on that. A 18-minute video on how you can set up your stochastic, auto Fibonacci, and Bollinger Band. But remember that you cannot have the 3 indicators at the same time. You need to just have 2 maximum, except you want to pay. I think it's 7,200. I don't know whether they increase the fee to get the 3 indicators on the chart, right? So this is what I want to teach for today. Not auto. I don't want to jump into auto Fibonacci so that I will not buzz you guys, disturb you guys a lot of talk. Go and master this. Let the trick. I'm going to drop the conditions of using the stochastic RSI on your chart. Sorry, on all the groups of Rqtmi. You're going to get those things I just talked about. Yes, because I know that some people will not write it well. You might make a slight mistake. That's why I decided to write it down, share, master it, star it on your WhatsApp so that you keep seeing it. In fact, you can even print it in case you lose your WhatsApp so you not lose it. I will share it. Apart from the video I'm going to do for this, I'm going to do a 10-15 minute video, 10-15 minutes or 20 minutes max video just to guide, because some people don't like watching long videos. No matter the matter, some people don't like, even if they know that they're going to benefit, they will still not watch the video. So that's why we're trying to see that we have created a playlist to see that it's only short videos, that is less than 20 minutes, cannot go beyond 20 minutes, so that people will be able to make this money. You cannot be on Rqtmi group and not make money. No. It's not you must make money, except you are decided. That's why some people used to exit. They exit. Some people do not come with good intention. When they see that they're in that group and they want to sell their Ponzi stuff, they want to sell another business, they see that there is no chance, you don't have an option than to exit. You cannot be on that. Anybody on that group is because he leaves, is because he's not attending meeting. Right? Remember that we have our settings and we have our style. This is the style. I've talked about the settings. The video is there. Do you guys get it? Any question now? I'm open for question. Let me just attend to question before we call it today. Lisa Bright, you can unmute yourself and ask your question. Coach Mo, are you back?
Yes, I am back. My network is just something else tonight.
Okay, sorry about that. I saw a message on the group, okay, on the chat. I saw a message on the chat. Somebody made me smile and I called your name. The guy said he will soon sack his boss.
No, the truth is when you discover trading and you understand the possibilities of trading, I am telling you, you realize that you're just wasting time on that job. How would you be earning more than your salary and you don't want to quit your job? It doesn't make any sense. We are not saying you must quit your job, but if you discover that I am making more than my salary, what will make me want to quit my job and focus on that business that is making me earn more than my salary? I have time for myself. There is freedom. I have time for my family, and I am in my comfort zone. Think about it. Please use this year. Take trading very, very seriously, and you will see the results.
So go on, Lisa.
Queen Lisa, we are waiting for your question.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay. Thank you. Good evening. So I've understood. Sorry, I listened. I don't understand what's going on, but it's okay. I just want to know because I know that as I progress, I'll learn more. But I want to find out because I mentioned yesterday that I was on Cycle, the robot. I want to know how much what the least amount is to trade. Like for instance, since I'm already on Cycle, if I wanted to do one shot alongside the Cycle that I am already on, what's the least amount that I need to have on Binance or in my wallet to be able to do both? Because right now the robot is already trading with some money, so I don't know what
Yeah.
if I'm supposed to share, if I'm supposed to use the same amount for both Cycle and one shot, or like what's the least amount I can use?
My Queen Lisa,
Yes.
don't bother yourself about this thing I'm doing. As you keep attending Zoom by the grace of God, you will master it. You I know this you're just activating, so you'll be seeing it like magic. You get.
Yes.
So
Yes.
with time you will don't get. Just make sure back to back you attend our Zoom. If you don't attend, you are
Yes.
not able to attend. Watch our recording.
I will attend.
Now, concerning the issue of tackle, please,
Yes.
if you're on this call and the noise from your side is disturbing, please, and there is noisy on your background, please mute yourself. Thank you. Now, Queen Lisa, I don't know which setting you are using, but based on RQTMI, Royal QT Motion International, if you want to do circle, because we don't want any talk. If you want to do circle, you need to get 13,125 USDT.
No, I mean I've already started one martingale strategy. That
You said you are on
martingale.
circle. You have said you are on
Yes,
circle,
that's what the
right?
martingale strategy is doing for me now. I don't know. The person that introduced me just set it up as martingale strategy,
So I can't,
cycle.
the person that set you up. I don't know how. I can't talk about the setting because we only talk about our own setting. Every team
Okay,
in Royal Q has their style of trading and how to set the robot. So if you are
okay,
following another team, you follow their setting and you follow their style to see the result you desire. But RQTMI, based on RQTMI, if you want to do circle, it's not if you cannot do circle with 3,000, 5,000. But we don't want a situation where you are using circle, you are doing circle and you're using 5,000 or 3,000. You say, I'm not making money now. Look at the money I'm making. I'm making small money. The money is small. $2. It's not plenty now. I don't look at other people that are trading. We don't want that kind of thing. That's why we decided to say you need to have that. We set a standard,
okay,
13,125 minimum you make
okay.
in a month. That screenshot we dropped on the morning, that is a 13,000. I think I should share it so that people will see it. Some people do not see it. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Yes, you can see your screen now.
Now, this is a 13,125 USDT account. In just 4 days, the guy had made 84 USDT. Every day you see money drop. Every single day, money drop. There's no day you will not see money.
Yes.
Now, he's not doing anything. There's nothing like chat. All these things you guys are learning. He doesn't care. In fact, he has never attended Zoom meeting. In fact, he cannot go attend. He don't have the time. Do you get? He doesn't have a business of all these things you are learning, all these skills. He's not have no business with it. All he's interested in, how can I withdraw my profit and go and spend and chill, enjoy my life. This is 84 USDT. Now, if you do the maths, 84 USDT divided by 13,125, it will give you times 100, it will give you 0.6%. This guy has made 0.6% in 4 days. 0.6% in 4 days. And with you make minimum 5% in a month. If you're using that circle, what I just told you now. Now, you are doing circle, I don't know the setting. You can also do circle and one shot. Even this guy, he's about to bring in 10K to be doing one shot alongside his circle. So if you are doing circle, you can merge it with one shot. And minimum you can use, if you want to use our style, I'm not saying our style is casted on stone. If you want to use our style, minimum number of coins to trade on one shot is 3. Maximum is 10. And the minimum number of USDT on one coin is 2,000. 2,000. Minimum, we are just, it's just a recommendation. We are not saying it must. It is a recommendation so that you will see the kind of result we desire. We know we have 3-4 years experience on this. We know how some clients used to say, what they used to say, I'm not making money now. What am I making? See what I'm doing. If you set that standard and they follow, then they will have to see the result they desire. Imagine you have 3,000 and you want to do one shot. You just say 2,000 for one coin and 1,000 for another coin. Imagine you have $4,000 and you want to trade. You say 2,000 for 2 coins. Imagine you have $5,000 you want to trade for one shot. You say 2,000, 2,000, 1,000. Imagine you have $1,000 and you want to do one shot. You just say 1,000 for one coin. The more USDT you have on, and the magic you use is Magic 5. The magic you use is Magic 5. The magic you use is Magic 5. I repeat. Simple. Is that clear?
Yes. What if someone has below $1,000?
If you have 1,000, you can do Magic 5. 500, 520 can do Magic 5.
Okay.
It is just a recommendation. It is not an obligatory act. I hope you get that.
Yes, I do. Thank you very much.
I want to believe that the answer I have provided for Lisa, a lot of people on this call will also benefit from that answer and use it to go and share with their team. Thank you. Lisa, any other question?
No, for now.
Please, if you're on this call, feel free to ask any question. In fact, ask stupid question, we'll give you an answer. Feel free to ask question after the session. I'm going to drop, like I say, I'm to reiterate for the benefit of those that came in late, I'm going to share the condition of using stochastic RSI based on Rqtmi style or based on Rqtmi tactics. I'll share it on all groups. Memorize it. Memorize it.